Todd Gurley indefinite suspension. And remember Johnny Manziel's deal a year ago, and we don't know if the particulars are the same, but that only lasted a half. But if it's long-term, devastating for Georgia, both on the field in their championship hopes and also in the Heisman Trophy race.
It's hard to quantify how much this hurts Georgia, because not only is he their best player, he's the best player in the entire country, in my opinion, right now. The front runner for the Heisman. He's their entire offense, a game breaker every time he has the ball in his hands, whether it's out of the backfield, catching the football, or on kick returns. But more than that, Todd Gurley brings this football team a physicality and an attitude. People on defense don't want to tackle him. He wears defenses down. So they're losing a lot more than just an excellent player. It's the attitude as well. And, guys, it couldn't have happened at a worse time. This is the meat of the schedule. Huge game on the road at Missouri, then at Arkansas, then you got Florida and Jacksonville. We don't know how long the suspension is, but this could not have happened at a worse time for the Bulldogs.
I think if you talked about Georgia's strength, especially from a depth standpoint, coming into the season, it was running back. Now, listen, you can't replace Todd Gurley. You just talked about he's the front runner for the Heisman Trophy. But you've also seen Nick Chubb play exceptionally well. He's a big physical back. Listen, Sony Michel looked great. He's hurt. Marshall is not the same guy that we saw a year ago from his knee injury. So Brendan Douglas, a guy that they thought they liked and got some carries a year ago, showed some promise. He's going to have to take over. But you can't replace him. But this is also a position of depth that Georgia's had, and they've recruited exceptionally well.
If this is a memorabilia issue, as reported, this is going to reignite the debate about whether this should be against the rules at all and whether Gurley should be punished. That discussion is far separate from the responsibility of players to follow the rules that are in place and try to go through other channels to change the rules if that's what they want to do. But for now, Todd Gurley, if this is true, has certainly hurt Georgia's chances of winning a championship.